Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is Tristan with Lawson's Car Reviews, and today I am bringing you another Camry. It's just a walk around, but this is of a 2021 Camry, and it's not the XSE like the other ones I've done. It's actually the SE. But what is a bit more unusual about this particular model is it is all-wheel drive. And it still has the same type of exhaust tips, but on the SE you only get the two on one side and the other side is blocked off. But if you remember from my other review of the 2018 V6, one of my requests is that the car would be all-wheel drive. So I wonder if they will make a V6 all-wheel drive model. That would be awesome. As you can see, this one with the options, it's stickered at 29,000, just a shade under 30,000. But as I said, it's all-wheel drive. This is just a 2.5 litre engine, so the 4-cylinder with just 200 horsepower, 182 foot-pounds of torque. So not bad. But if you take a look at it, it still looks good. It still has sport tune suspension. And these wheels are 235 45 R18, so they're a little bit different from the ones on the XSE, but the car does still have quite a sporty look. Quite like the look of it. This car with some black tint would look really nice. Let's go ahead and take a look at the inside. Still same roomy back seat. It's got that fresh new car smell. And these, it's like leather, and then this feels like cloth in the middle. But a really nice looking interior. Let me go ahead and get in. Oh yeah, look at that. This is definitely updated from the 2018 and the 2019. The dash and the script that they use looks a little bit more modernized. Steering wheel still feels awesome. Everything still feels really good quality, I'm not even gonna lie. The armrest is a little hard, but it's actually but it's not too bad. And you still got plenty of room down here in the glove compartment. And you actually have, if you can see that, USB and a USB-C port. And then the glove box is, it's kind of small actually. They really should have a bigger glove box, but that would be nice. And I do like this. It's not carbon fiber, but it's kind of like some kind of pattern weave just to make it look a bit more texturized. And this is like nice soft feeling material too, so everything in here feels good. It does not feel cheap whatsoever. The sun visors do come with a light, and if you pop these out, it has the shade extension, so that's pretty cool. This particular model does not come with a sunroof or anything like that, but you can see here that it still does come with a nice cubby hole. And I'm not sure if this model comes with the wireless charging, but I know some models do. It might do, I can't really tell. And then down here there's a 12 volt and another USB socket that you can plug in your phone and have some good connectivity with. But it actually feels really good. And I'm liking this gray color actually. Cup holders are also a good size. Now I'm sliding my seat all the way back. I'm gonna pop the hood too. The trunk and the hood. But I'm gonna sit behind myself just to see how much leg room I've got if I actually sit behind somebody that's as tall as me. Holy cow. Okay, I'm 6'4". This car can seat 5. 5 in the back of this would be very tight, but 4 would be actually comfortable. If you look, take a look at my legs. Do you see how the seat is shaped? I actually have plenty of leg room, and I slid the seat all the way back into my driving position. And like I said, I'm 6'4", so this car, even if I squeeze my legs together, it's touching. But if I sit in a normal relaxed position, I've got plenty of leg room. So that is awesome. There's a cubby back here for storage space for you know, your passengers. And this is a nice material instead of the stupid mesh that comes on the back of some of these seats. They've actually got leather all the way around, so that looks good. You've got the speakers back here, cup holders, and then you've got a nice armrest with decent size cup holders there. And then the seats do fold down in the rear so that you can get more storage space from the trunk, which is also always a plus. And trunk size is the same as the previous model. I will put that up on the screen, and as you can see, you do get this very nice what do you call it, trunk liner. I mean, it's awesome. This is super hard wearing. If you lift this up and then lift up this next piece, you see you've got a spare under there, and then you've got the jack and also the wrench or whatever to get the wheels off. So it's definitely a nice looking car, high quality. I love that the Camry and the signs are in black. I wonder if that is a package that you have to pay for. Let's see. Yeah, it'll usually tell you somewhere. The dynamic cruise control, departure, lane departure alert. So it's got some good features. Backup camera, 18-inch alloy wheels, LED daytime running lights, and then you do have the little black spoiler on the back. Keyless entry. Does not say that it has remote start or anything. I know you can get those with this car. And it has an 8-speed transmission, which the one thing I didn't like about the Honda Accord is that it had a CVT, and I hate the feeling of a CVT. Passenger seat though is manual. So manual slide, manual back, which honestly, for $30,000, I think that you should get an electric seat. I don't care if the car is all-wheel drive or not. That's kind of cheaping out a little bit. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel and make sure that you hit the notification bell so that you can be alerted of any new uploads that I do, and hit the like because it helps the channel to grow. On with the video. You've got Toyota's tried and true 4-cylinder engine, which, as I said, makes 202 horsepower and 186 foot-pounds of torque, which is decent. I mean, you're not going to win any races in this thing, but what you are going to win is when it comes to the gas pump. Look at that, 29 miles to the gallon average. 25 city, 34 highway. I mean, that is truly awesome. So I mean, unless you go hybrid or electric car or whatever, you're not really going to beat that kind of gas mileage. But the car does look nice, does look sporty. As I said, get yourself a little bit of tinted windows, and I think that this thing would look rather awesome. And Toyota, I must admit, is doing a great job of styling all these new cars. I mean, you've got this, you've got the Supra, you've got the new look Toyota Corolla, the sporty one, and then you've got the GR Yaris, and then you've even got the new 2-liter Supra, which also is actually pretty quick. I still think its 0 to 60 is like 4.9 seconds, and that's the slow one. So you can't complain too much about these cars. One thing I did forget to mention is the look of the stereo, or the infotainment system, sorry, using old school language. It's still pretty plain looking, I'm not gonna lie, but I like Toyota's clean styling. It just keeps it kind of neutral, and I don't mind how this kind of sits off of the dash a little bit, kind of as if it's an iPad. Some people hate that, but I tend to like it. And one other thing I forgot to mention, you do get these paddle shifters on the back of the steering wheel, but as you know, there'll probably be like the last version where it doesn't really shift that quick, and it's more just for option's sake than it is for actual performance. But let me know what you think of this car. This is just a Sunday, so I actually was just looking around and the car was open, so I just thought, oh, let me just do a quick walk around, and then you can compare this 2021 to the 2019 4-cylinder that I drove, and also the video of the 2018 V6. Both of those had the red leather interior and more options than this, like the moonroof and all of that stuff. But it just kind of gives you a little overview of, do you want to buy a brand new one like this for 30,000, or do you want to get a slightly used Toyota Camry that has a more powerful engine or more options for a cheaper price with more miles on it? My suggestion would be get the used one, because you and I know that Toyotas last forever and their reliability is impeccable. So if you do get a used one with 30 to 50,000 miles on it, you know it's still going to last a very, 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 very long time. So, you know, the choice is yours. But anyway, let me know what you think of the car. Which one do you prefer? Or do you prefer the Honda Accord, its competitor, or the Hyundai, or the Kia? Both brands I haven't brought to the channel yet. But I am out. I will see you in the next video. Happy Sunday.